Welcome to the ultimate survival scenario. Today, it's not the jungle or Arctic, but the modern battlefield. Two titans face off. The United States Army versus the Russian Army. This isn't just about tanks or numbers, it's about spirit, training, and the will to survive. On one side, the US Army high-tech, global reach, and relentless innovation. On the other, the Russian Army forged by history, built for endurance, and famous for its raw power. We'll break down their gear, training, and what makes each force unique. Imagine being dropped into the heart of conflict. Your survival depends on your skills and the might behind you. The US Army brings precision and technology, training for every environment. The Russian Army is legendary for toughness, resilience, and equipment that thrives in brutal conditions. Who comes out on top? It's not a simple answer. We'll compare numbers, training, weapons, and vehicles. Forget politics, this is about survival, strategy, and the untamed spirit of the soldier. Let's dive into this epic confrontation. First, the American Eagle. The US Army isn't the largest, but its strength is in its budget, training, and technology. Every soldier is a highly trained asset, equipped with advanced gear, night vision, real-time comms, and more. Training is relentless, from urban warfare to mountain combat, pushing soldiers to their limits. US Army Rangers endure a grueling 61-day course with minimal food and sleep. The M4 carbine is their standard rifle, versatile and customizable. The real edge? Technology, satellite imagery, drone surveillance, and instant air support. Vehicles like the M1 Abrams tank and Bradley fighting vehicle are legendary for speed, armor, and firepower. Combined arms tactics, tanks, infantry, and air power work in perfect sync. This creates a force that's hard to match on any battlefield. The US Army is a symphony of precision and power. Now the Russian Bear. The Russian Army is about overwhelming power and rugged endurance with massive manpower. Their doctrine is shaped by harsh climates. Equipment is simple, tough, and reliable. Training is brutal, focusing on discipline and resilience. The AK-74M rifle is famous for reliability in any condition. Russia's strength lies in artillery and armored vehicles, one of the world's largest artillery forces. The T-90 tank is a formidable machine, armed with a powerful cannon and guided missiles. The tank biathlon showcases their crew's skill and machine durability. Their strategy, massive barrages, then overwhelming ground assaults. The Russian Army is built to absorb punishment and hit back harder. Let's compare these giants side by side. Russia has more personnel, but the US Army's all-volunteer force means higher morale and professionalism. US soldiers have better body armor, advanced comms, and superior medical support. Russian soldiers are trained for self-reliance and endurance with less support. It's tech-enhanced warriors versus hardened survivors. M1, Abrams versus T-90. Abrams has better armor and targeting. T-90 is lighter and deadly up close. In the air, the US Apache is a tank hunter. The Russian Hind is a flying tank and troop carrier. The US has unmatched global logistics and supply chains. Russia's strength is regional, with vast railways supplying massive armies. The US Department of Defense is the world's largest employer. Logistics is a critical advantage. Ultimately, it's quality versus quantity, tech versus toughness. The battlefield would be a clash of philosophies. So, who wins if these armies clash on neutral ground? Russia brings overwhelming numbers and artillery, built for endurance and harsh fights. The US Army's edge is technology, seeing first, striking from afar, and dominating the night. Air power, intelligence, and logistics give the US a decisive advantage. Most analysts favor the US in a conventional war, thanks to air supremacy and superior command. But victory isn't just about gear, it's about survival. The Russian Army's resilience and vast reserves mean any conflict would be brutal and costly. The true winner depends on terrain, political will, and the spirit of the soldiers. The US has the edge, but the Russian Bear would never make it easy. Thanks for joining this epic breakdown. Like, subscribe, and share for more. Stay prepared and stay alive.